meteorologist Hunter Force, because we're talking about Hurricane Helene's anniversary. But before we went to that press conference, Hunter, you were telling us about, Humberto, who is now a hurricane, and another storm that you guys are tracking. And overnight, there were concerns that the two could potentially merge. Is that still a thought process today?
The chances of that are getting a little bit less likely. The last few days, there were chances you could see the Fujiwara, I can barely even say it sometimes, but it's where the two storms kind of like, if they're the similar size, they'll kind of orbit around each other if they're in about 900 miles distance. But if one's bigger than the other, it'll kind of absorb the other one, which is kind of what we were thinking. The Humberto would absorb what could be Imelda over the next couple of days. But now it's looking like they'll be kind of too far away from each other, and Imelda will move off the coast or up the coast of Florida, and then eventually into South Carolina, off the coast of Florida, I should say, and becoming, a tropical storm or depression, getting into, this weekend, early next week, could see a tropical storm starting to form. So you see those spaghetti models, they enter South Carolina, border of Georgia or North Carolina, Monday into Tuesday. That's the likely timing for landfall. If it does make landfall, it could still move out to sea. Still something we have to watch, but the likely scenario is that it makes landfall Monday into Tuesday as either a tropical storm or Category 1 storm. So still something to watch, especially over the weekend. I know a lot of people stay away from the news over the weekend, but you may just want to check back in here and there to see what's going on, especially if you have any plans down there, or we could still see some effects here Monday into Tuesday. Even into Wednesday, we'll be on the dirty side of the hurricane or tropical storm if this scenario plays out, which would give us heavy rainfall, tornado potential, and some gusty winds. Not really the main threat, but definitely tornado potential and flooding threat from some heavy, heavy rain. But overall, the good news is today, it's not looking too bad. Temperatures in the mid to lower 80s. It's going to be another warm day. A mix of sun and clouds. We saw some showers this morning, but those have moved out. It is looking much better right now. But heading into the weekend, it's going to be rainy, 80 on Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms. Definitely by the afternoon and evening will be the rainiest. Could see some dry spots in the morning. And then on Sunday, rain chances going down a bit. But overall, looking less rainy on Sunday than Saturday. But in terms of the future cast heading into this afternoon, we're going to be in the mid to upper 80s in a few spots. So another warm day, a few scattered showers this evening, especially along the Admiral Sound, a few sprinkles late tonight. But getting into Saturday morning, we could start to see, a few showers pushing through. But early morning, most of us should be dry, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. But by 10, 11, we start to see some showers pushing in, some heavy rain into the early parts of the afternoon through the evening. It's not going to be raining constantly. We'll see breaks here and there.
I hope not.
But you'll certainly be running into some heavier downpours lasting into, Sunday morning. We could see some more showers along the coast, and then getting a bit of a break heading into the afternoon and evening, and then a few more showers developing Sunday night. So it is going to be a cloudier, rainier weekend. Definitely more rain on Saturday than Sunday. And rainfall potential anywhere from 1 to 2, maybe 2 to 4 inches in a few areas. This is through Saturday into Sunday. But definitely could see some locally higher amounts. We are under a level 2 threat in some areas for flooding along the 95 corridor, the areas in yellow. Franklin, Ahoskie, Edenton, a level 2 threat for some flooding heading into Saturday afternoon. And then a level 1 threat for us here in Norfolk, Eastern Shore, the peninsulas down into eastern North Carolina and Nags Head.
I got to say, Hunter, listening to you say this, whenever you were talking about rain, you sound so sad. It's like you do not want.
I am not.
You're not thrilled about this forecast.
I'm not like a big rain. I know some people like the rain. It's like
we
a nice
need it.
change of pace. Sarah, you like the rain?
I love the rain from the inside.
From the inside. But what if it was raining constantly every day?
Well, no. I mean, people would argue who live in Seattle, they deal with something like that, right?
I
The little
know,
rain
and I could
spits.
never.
And people love Seattle. I don't
That's
live in
true.
Seattle for a reason. So that should answer your
Exactly.
question. But I did want to ask you this, Hunter, real quick. You mentioned the dirty side of the storm. And I've heard you refer to that before. Can you explain what that means? And is there a clean side of the storm?
The clean side basically would just be the other side of the hurricane. So the let's see. If you had let's see.
So why
If
the
this
dirty
was-
side?
If this
I
was
guess
the
that's
hurricane,
I guess that's
it's
my
the
question.
front
Why the
right
dirty
quadrant. So if this is land,
Mm-hmm.
it's moving ashore like this. The dirty side would be more the front right quadrant, so the northeast corner, but the whole dirty side is mostly the east side.
I'm missing something. So why do you designate that as a dirty
Oh,
side?
that's because you see the heaviest of rain.
Okay.
Sorry. You're like, that's not what I thought you said, where is it?
What
My
is-
bad. What is it? You're like, what are you doing?
I love the demonstration.
You see the heaviest of rain and the highest tornado potential.
Okay, got it.
But also storm surge, because the winds are coming ashore. So it pushes all the water on that side up into the shoreline. So that's why it's the dirty side.
Got it.
It's,
Okay.
It's the meanest.
Okay. Well, good. Well, man, listen, we appreciate you coming in and breaking all of that down. Certainly, we'll be following. You're working this weekend too, correct? So
All weekend.
we'll be able to hear you throughout the weekend as you're tracking not only the storms in the tropics, but the rain that you were talking about here. And you said that there are a few threats, potentially level 1 threats, that could come into our area.
Yeah, some isolated flooding potential.
Okay.
Especially on Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I don't love it, but
Don't love it.
It is what it
but
is.
we'll be tracking it.
okay. All right, Hunter, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And I know at 11 o'clock there's usually an update or anything of that nature. So if you have time and you want to just come back in, if there's something major, just let us know. But we will have a guest at that time, I do believe, as well.
Got it.
Okay, man.
Will do. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you. Thank you.